Well, it's a New Year's Eve we couldn't have predicted. Here's a look at some of the rare happenings around the valley and on the Strip as our Review Journal reporters and photographers are capturing the moments heading into the new year. There's a look from the top of the Strat. Aww. Some happiness leading us into 2021. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal. I'm Carrie Roper. Can you believe we are checking in for one of the last times in 2020? We'll, of course, be back here for the live countdown to midnight with a look at the fireworks display set to take place as of now from the plaza and the LVCVA 2020 sign implosion. But first, if you want to see how different things really are from this time a year ago, take a quick look at this. This was put together by our photographer, Kevin Cannon. This is a look at Fremont Street experience on New Year's Eve last year in 2019. This was taken by our photographer, Chase Stevens. You can see that on the left-hand side. As you can see, lots of excitement, big crowds, and of course, no masks. And the photo on your right is a look from that same exact location taken by Kevin Cannon, our photographer, just over an hour ago, showing a very different scene. That is amazing. Wow. Hopefully we can get back to the left side this time next year. Well, while Governor Sisolak has been strongly urging Nevadans to stay home and stay safe, that isn't stopping New Year's Eve celebrations from getting underway in the era of coronavirus. Review Journal reporter Renee Summerhour has more.
New Year's Eve in Las Vegas is world-renowned. Hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world coming to bask in the sea of fun and fireworks. But this year will be different, sadly. The COVID-19 pandemic and statewide directives canceling large public gatherings has put a monkey wrench in all New Year's Eve plans. There are, however, some things to do around the Las Vegas Valley. The Fremont Street experience will remain open on New Year's Eve, however, for surrounding hotel guests only. The Plaza and the El Cortez are not part of the Fremont Street experience. Guests who previously purchased a $25 security fee for the evening will receive a full refund. Guests will have free access to Slotzilla zip line for free. There will be no live entertainment. You must be 21 years of age or older. The Plaza Hotel is set to have a fireworks show on its rooftop to celebrate the new year. The display will be broadcast on local television, but there will not be any public viewing areas for the show. The newly minted Circa Resort has snuffed out plans to allow guests to attend the Zoe Bowie performance at Stadium Swim running on New Year's Eve. The show, however, will go on and broadcast at 9 p.m. Thursday over CBS TV Nexstar-owned affiliates across the West. And Area 15's Illuminate 2021 begins at 8 p.m. Thursday. Ticket packages include a champagne toast at midnight, appetizers, and more. Log on to lvrj.com for more on hotels and bars bringing in the new year.
And this year, Las Vegas saw the opening of a new experiential entertainment and retail complex that you just saw there, Area 15. A select crowd was able to get tickets to one of the few events taking place tonight called Illuminate at the venue. This is a look from inside the celebration, which is sold out. It's limited ticket packages to ensure for capacity restrictions and to comply with COVID-19 safety guidelines. Guests were encouraged to come dressed in their sparkliest winter whites, neon glow, really anything to illuminate the night, as you can see there. With prizes awarded for most visually creative costumes, they might have a win if they don't work there. Is that Mario? This is great. This is the party we all want to be at, right? Live entertainment and, of course, other Area 15 surprises taking place throughout the night, leading up to a champagne toast at midnight. As you can see, safety protocols strictly in place there with the tables. Looks like a great time. Circa Hotel and Casino is keeping things low-key this year, but that didn't keep Review Journal entertainment columnist John Katzlamides from being hard at work. He's hard at work day and night here. He caught up with Zoe Bowie for an exclusive at the newest property in downtown ahead of his New Year's Eve show.
New Year's Eve, Las Vegas, Nevada, with this man, the Prince of Pandemic, Chris Phillips. Chris, how are you feeling tonight?
You know, I got to be honest, a little rusty. You know, I've been sitting on the couch for 10 months, John. And, you know, if there was...
Game for a while, a little rusty, wasn't it?
Yes, my wife calls me a little rusty, but that's a whole other thing. But, you know, going from sitting on the couch since March 19th to performing on this stage in front of millions of people.
Well, 5 million?
And now we're looking at about 3 or 4 people. But, you know, that's par for the course of this year. But we're so proud to not only be kind of leading the charge for Vegas into 2021 with some optimism, some hope for the sake of the city. But more importantly, we're trying to raise some money here tonight.
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl of caring, and we're raising money to create, if we can, 1 million meals to hand out to those who had kind of a challenging year. You know, if we're going to be representing Vegas, we have to put on a Vegas show. So we're bringing out the big guns. We got 17-piece orchestra. We got 4 dancers, 4 hip-hop dance crew guys. We got 4 showgirls.
4 showgirls.
And then there's the old guy in the middle, and that's me. So it'll be an interesting evening because I've never performed, quite frankly, for really more than 20 people, but so it won't be a real stretch.
You're walking out toward the 3rd Street stage, and there's like 1,000 people. Yeah.
And so we're excited to show the country and the rest of the world that, you know, we aren't giving up, and quite frankly, Vegas has that maverick spirit that must continue. It must continue.
You know it.
If there's a city that is fearless, it is Las Vegas, and
the maverick spirit of Las Vegas was coined in 2006. This guy, and he said it.
The maverick spirit of Las Vegas.
Since the maverick spirit of Las Vegas. Never count us out.
You're the best.
Johnny Cat's having a little bit too much fun there. Take a look at this. This is a look at Stadium Swim at Circa. You saw it there just in the background for a bit. Not the New Year's Eve they were hoping for, as the pool deck remains virtually empty just under 2 hours before midnight. The resort officially opened its hotel Monday to offer the world's earliest check-in ahead of the new year. And the pedestrian mall on Fremont Street experience had been preparing to have as many as 14,000 visitors this evening. But just hours ago, Fremont Street experience restricted access to hotel guests only. They were said that the shift in plans came after consultation with health officials. Well, if you're at home right now asking yourself, with all the restrictions in place, what is going on tonight for New Year's Eve, there is one virtual celebration you can look forward to. The LVCVA is preparing to host its Countdown to Midnight, complete with a DJ, confetti, and a live look at a large 2020 sign implosions, pretty much telling us all how we feel, right? This year, the LVCVA is foregoing its usual fireworks display on the Strip due to COVID-19, and instead opting for a more explosive and virtual way to bring in a new year. We'll have that live as it happens just before midnight here on Facebook, and a look at the fireworks set to take place pending weather from the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We are just under an hour and a half away from bringing in the new year. We'll be checking in again just before midnight, so be sure to join us back here on Facebook and check out and download our free RJ mobile app to get breaking news alerts sent straight to your phone. I'm Carrie Roper for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and as we wrap up, we wanted to go ahead and highlight some of your comments, some of the positives from 2020, so thanks again for sending those in. We'll take a look. We had asked earlier, what is one positive thing that you'd like to share about 2020? Hard to find. One viewer saying, I rescued my dog from the shelter. They were putting a call out to empty the kennels for the lockdown. She's my pandemic puppy. Another viewer commenting that the family time we were able to spend, definitely something to look forward to again, hopefully in the new year. And last but not least, I ran 400 miles this year from Sherry. Sherry, I don't know how you did it, but congratulations, that is definitely a feat. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see you back here at 11:55 to ring in 2021.